Okay, so hello once more. Funny thing. Yeah, I actually cut the recording of the previous episode and went back and saved the game. I had some other things I needed to do, so I have actually spent some time leveling up, as it were. Chaos, for instance, is now level 12. And I've picked up a few more skills. However, the reason I'm telling you this now before I go into the fight is that I discovered why the author of the guide I'm following suggests you put Chaos in the party lineup. See, against those white mech enemies, Chaos's triangle attack, I think it's called Arrow, is lightning elemental. So maybe on a few of the fights against these mechs, you may have seen that the white mechs will sometimes say short in the AI circuitry when you attack them with lightning elemental attacks. Now I haven't actually been able to find out what effect this has in practical terms, but yeah, that's why you could or even should put Chaos in your party during this part of the game. But now we have this great big DOMO to deal with. This thing, well, that thing. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, analyzing event slots. This is a bit of a gimmick thing. Ow! Yeah. Long story short, when this enemy gets to move on the event slot it just memorized, the point bonus, it will hit us with Tremor. And that will suck to high heaven. So let's just take a moment here to see what I should do. Okay. I can start by healing up, which will be a good thing to do. And the game does not cheat in my favor. I'm not happy about that. Charging. Our cannon. Okay, well. Yeah, so the thing about boost in this game, let me see if, yeah, hopefully I can trigger this. So what I will need to do is boost a character into the point bonus slot, like so. Phew. That was fortunate. Okay. Well, yeah, hopefully that is that well taken care of. So now I will proceed to actually mount my ace units with Shion and Chaos. Well, this is gonna hurt. Well, I need the boots, so I'll go ahead and do this. Otherwise, I would pick guard here. That hurt. Yes, indeed. Let's see, I can't do... No, okay. Well, I was just checking if I could analyze this sucker. This is not going in my favor. This is very much not going in my favor. I wonder if these would connect, actually. Yeah, I'm going for it. Well, if Cosmos dies or falls to this next attack, at least, well, it will shake up the turn order. Well, I'd say that worked out well. Well, ish, I should say. And maybe you should try one of these. Yes, now I can boost Cosmos into the bonus slot. Bonus slot, whatever. Well, that sucks. Okay, I think that means I just... Okay, well, I still got points, but I did not get any point bonus. Okay, well... Sorry about that. That was a failure on my part. Should have foreseen that. But yeah, as you can tell, boss fights give you a lot of experience points. They don't always give you money though. Ah, excellent. Empty beam armor. Well, it's not a rare drop, but it's yeah, I'll take what I can get. Now for some cutscenes, I believe.
How's it look?
We got problems all over. The entire radar system is down. Bet the emitter's completely fried now.
The generator output keeps on dropping. I guess we ran the ship into the hyperspace column walls a few times too many, thanks to a certain idiot who flies like a maniac.
What? Hey! Who do you think it was that saved us?
I wish you'd consider what the navigator has to go through. I'm getting carpal tunnel thanks to you.
Why don't you just direct link it?
Isn't it obvious? It's way cooler to navigate by hand.
Are you stupid or something?
Mind your own business. At least I'm more useful than a certain out-of-control lunatic.
Oh, okay now. So you think you're the man, huh?
You wanna go? What you got?
Bring it on.
That's enough! Both of you morons, shut up! I'm sick of listening to your whining. My head hurts enough just thinking about what these repairs are gonna cost. The last thing I need is to babysit the two of you.
We're back.
Oh, if I had known I'd be doing this, I would have spent more time at the firing range. What's going on?
Nothing. Good work. So, who are these guys?
She's Momo, and this is Ziggy. Looks like they're both with the Federation government.
Nice to meet you.
You two were the ones in the ship out there?
Thank you very much for rescuing us.
Thanks for your help.
They were being held by the UTIC organization, but they managed to escape.
The UTIC organization?
Captain.
Never thought I'd have to hear that cursed name again.
What is it? That you whatever.
Nothing you need to worry about. Well, stop wasting time and plot our course already.
You heard him. It's nothing a stupid navigator needs to worry about.
Alan, hurry up and clean up the top of the panel. The stuff's in the way.
What? You're the one who left these here? Don't take it out on me.
This is for you. Thanks, Cosmos. Alan, wake up already. What's wrong with you?
Thanks. Just set it down there.
I'm telling you, that was crazy.
It was a close one, wasn't it?
I gotta say, though, those were some pretty sweet moves out there, old man.
Thank you very much.
What? Whoa! Hold on a sec, that was you?
Well, yes. I handled the flight controls.
Ugh. Unbelievable. Shown up by a little girl. Kids these days.
That's pretty amazing, even for a Realian. Hey, that insignia on your uniform.
Yes?
Is that... Are you from the Mizrahi lab?
Yes, I'm an observational Realian.
It's okay, you don't have to worry. If you're concerned about government secrets, Cosmos is one too. So, you're a 100 series observational Realian from the Mizrahi lab. A Hilbert-equipped model, right? Cosmos is equipped with it too, you know. The Hilbert effect. But of course, ours is a Vector original.
You're with Vector Industries?
Yep. So is Alan over there.
Leave me alone.
By the way, where are you headed? We might be able to get you there for a small fee if it's not too far out of the way. Right, Captain?
Yeah, of course. After all, we are in the transport business.
Transport? Then could you please take us to Could you please take us to the second Miltian star system?
Second Miltia? You too?
What do you mean, you too?
Oh, it's just a strange coincidence, that's all. Cosmos' new deployment is on second Miltia also.
Hey, that's great. It'll cost less if you're all going the same way, Shion.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Captain, well, what about ship repairs?
Yeah, we gotta take care of that first. Let's stop at a nearby dock colony. That all right with you?
Of course.
Thank you for taking us.
Well, relax and enjoy the trip. Hey, Ms. Vector, show him around, would you?
He's being unusually nice.
What? I got a booger hanging out of my nose? Or...
What? No, nothing. All right then, shall we go? Momo? Ziggy?
Okay, well, let's just visit Tony and Alan here. Yeah, you see this animation they have here? That's basically a loop from, well, at least Tony's. Yeah, that's a lot like a loop from the previous cutscene. And, well, I confess, I really enjoy when game developers put that kind of, well, stuff in. When things don't only happen in the camera focus, but slightly, you know, out of focus. Final Fantasy IX, incidentally, is just fantastic in that respect. It's just off-focus stuff all over the place. Well, I mean, it sounds really strange when you say it like that, but well, I mean, yeah, I really like that kind of thing. It just feels nice to see that. I mean, it's just not as sterile, you know. It's a bit of, you know, warmth and humanity, gives character to the involved something or other. Also, as you may see here, the difference here is that lightning blasts. I upgraded its speed to high, so now I can let loose with it straight away, in case I run into any more enemies sensitive to lightning attacks. Yeah, Star Strike, by the way, is a mostly totally useless tech attack, frankly. I have never actually been in any encounter where it has actually helped. Well, maybe that would change this time, though. You never know. But just thought I'd say it. Also, I shook up the equipment a little before, but okay, let's get this show on the road. Oh yeah, this thing, this little interchange between Shion and Captain Matthews about him being nice all of a sudden, and yeah, and his booger thing. Yeah, that happened. Well, I just want to point that out because I think it's a translation mistake that is very near to the truth, so you might not pick up on it. But what I think the Shion meant to say was that, well, so he has a noble side to him after all, and then, hey, do I have a booger up my nose or something? Yeah, I'm sure it is absolutely hilarious if you're Japanese. Alas, I am Swedish, so I actually don't laugh at that kind of thing. I was just thinking where I'm supposed to be going. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to go into the kitchen here first. Staff room. Oh, Cosmo's doing the dishes. Always the hierarchy and cold calculations. I think this makes a lot more sense if you are Japanese and know and are familiar with the subcultures over there, but I'm not, so I'm just scratching my head. Well, it's a good thing you can't hear it on the microphone. Well, through the microphone on the video. Whatever. Now, this little section here, you can actually interrupt it early. See, the way to advance... Oh. Hi. I didn't know you could go this way. I first suspected I was in a cutscene there. But yeah. the way to advance now is to go to sleep, and then there will be more cutscenes and stuff, and lots more stuff. Yeah, this game is all about stuff happening, which triggers more stuff happening, and then you talk about stuff, and then stuff happens after that. So stuff happens all the time here. Now, one thing that's a bit fascinating to me is actually thinking about the time span of the events here in this game. I mean, it is very nearly. I mean, the events in the story take place over nearly the time it takes in real time to play this game. It's well, I mean, you can and should do your own math, but just keep it in the back of your mind. Maybe we should not call it a day, because you have to show them around properly. Now, what the hell did you just say, lady person? Ah, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so when I refuse to go to sleep there, I allowed us to continue with this round trip. As I said, it is not important to the story, so if you want to skip it when you play, that's just fine. You just go to sleep, and that's all good. However, you will be missing out on an email, I think, judging by my guide anyway. You know, I'm trying to think of more stuff to say, but I can't think of more things to say. So let's just go on with the round trip around the Elsa. Well, I should say that much like Sid in Final Fantasy, the Elsa will return throughout the series, and will actually change a little for each iteration. Although the change to episode 3 is by far the more drastic. Yes, autopilot is nice. Okay, so next on the menu is, according to the guide, using the EBS Simulator. I have a few things to sell first, actually, so I'll take care of that, and then, yeah, all the scrap iron. Tidy some money. Oh, wait, do I have more to sell? I actually do. This one. Yeah. I think I can actually sell these two as well. Silly that I bought so many of them. I do not need to have 2 scopes. I don't need these either, I think. It might not actually be that silly. Well, I mean, it's a good idea to keep them around. I mean, just in case when you buy more Ace units, you may not be able to afford weapons for them all, and then you will kind of regret selling what weapons you have. Let's just see here. 15 revives. Well, I don't really need much of these. No? Okay, I seem to be good. No card games for me this time. Not going into that. Okay, so let us see here on the segment file. Have I been here? Yes, I have been here, so no EBSing. It will go straight down to the lower floor and show off the yeah the bottom half of the ship. What? Now, in case you think the item will have respawned again, rest assured they have not. I'll just, yeah, there you can see. So, without destroying any more boxes, let us proceed with the game, and that is accomplished by. Oh, okay. No, sorry. I was. That was full of crap. But our next destination is, regardless, the catapult deck. Yeah, that was actually Shion. She is badass. Well, the contact subcommittee might grumble a bit. I can't imagine that thing was cheap. Oh, okay. So they just had it in the hangar and he stole it. Oh, well. Yeah. The crane game. With Holgar the Driller. Now, one thing that's important to keep in mind about this game series. Okay, so that one is still closed. I'm pretty sure I will talk about it in episode 2. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't read so far ahead in the guide. Of course, it says just a few characters ahead that this was coming. So, more investment, blah blah blah, yada yada. 2,000 gold. Okay, well, it was a damn good thing I sold all those scrap irons before then, because I did not have 2,000 monies before. Okay. This time, invest in Vector. But yeah, the important thing about this game series is that, well, it might not be common knowledge now, but back when this was relatively new, this was supposed to be a 6-part series. So we would have Xenosaga episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the original plan. However, we famously only have 3 games in the series. Yeah, there are a few things to say about that actually. Let's see, where is level 1? Okay, well, actually, the point that they the point that they emphasized most was that the games took so long time to actually develop. I mean, even today, we still might not have seen, well, the end of the series. And this game was released in what? Let me just check the box here. This game was released in 2001, according to the copyright date. I think episode 3 was released in 2006. Well, yeah, that would have been a problem because... Oh, wait, let me just... Okay, yeah. I'm supposed to go up here next. Because emails. Yeah. So, these games took a lot of time to develop, and a not inconsiderable factor in that is that they actually revised the visual style, the design things, and combat mechanics, and yeah, subquests, I mean, how they are presented and dealt with in the game between the different games. If you take, for example, the .hack games, they, well, between sort of trilogies or game series, they used the same sort of base design work, and that helped them keep up a high pace of development. But that was not the case here. Well, yeah, about the design changes. The design here is very typical anime style, and for some reason they decided to give the remaining games a more Western look. Because apparently us Westerners don't like anime characters. I don't know. Yeah. I think that's all bullshit, really. That said, I mean, I can understand why some people would find it annoying with this character design, but this game is so much more about the story and the events in the game. So, well, I just feel it's petty to just jump right to the point. Okay, we have this lab to show them as well. Also, yeah, the composer for the music in the games, and the music itself, that's a chapter all on its own. In this game, you have Yasunori Mitsuda. For episode 2, we have Yuki Kayura. She composed the music for the cutscenes, and another fellow, Shinji Hosoe, composed the in-game music. Now, the thing... well, the funny thing about this is well, sort of, or organizing for the music in this game is around cutscenes and story events. If if story happens, there is music. If story doesn't happen, there's no music, as it is, well, as is the case right here. However, for episode 2, they changed that, so there's always some music in the background. And that music I totally hate. Xenosaga episode 2 is actually the first game I played with, well, I played for long stretches of time with the sound muted. I dislike the music really that much in that game. And I sadly didn't really appreciate Kayura's contribution to the game either. So I did have some trepidation for episode 3, where Kayura would have full responsibility for the music, but she really pulled that music off so well. I am officially impressed. So yeah, Yuki Kayura, toast to you. Okay. Wait for it, guys. Wait for it. Guys and girls and whatever else you are. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Bada fucking bing. We have a Philip K. Dick reference. I've read the book. I've read that book. I'll have you know, I have read Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep with that title. It was actually released as a Blade Runner at some point, I think. I'm just trying to find the book in my bookshelf, but no. That's not gonna happen. Never mind. Okay. So I'll just wrap up this tour, go back to sleep, and I will cut the episode, and there will be events taking place, stuff happening, and more stuff going on. Oh, and about Yasunori Mitsuda being dropped from the project, there was quite a bit of staff shuffling between episode 1 and 2, as I understand. As for why Mitsuda left, there are actually a few theories. He's supposed to be a little eccentric and opinionated. Well, your guess is as good as mine, in a nutshell. I, however, will gladly, well, I respect his decision, is what I'm saying. If that was his decision to quit. But also they dropped, I think her title was Scenario Writer. She was integral to the plot development of the game and, of this game. And basically made this game into, she had an integral part of making this story the one I like as much as I do. Okay.